You probably could.
Good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing?
I'm good.
Hey, everybody.
Let us know if you can hear us, by the way. We want to make sure all the audios are working.
Ooh.
Yeah, make sure everybody can be heard.
Yep.
So I am Tabby Cat Games. With me is our friendly psychopath and the Polytoad Dojo. Polytoad Dojo. I'll get it right in a minute.
A minute.
I can't even say it.
The Polytoad Dojo.
Polytoad Dojo. See everybody jumping in from Paul Gill. Hello, Paul Gill. Happy early birthday. I know your birthday is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. You live in a zoo.
Smell like a monkey. You look like one too. Paul's not going to jump in. He's just going to kind of let us.
I can't. I'm trying to hold it and laugh right now.
Oh, man. Well, if y'all watched Paul's birthday Peach stream,
The beach.
then you would have seen it.
There was a beach stream?
Peach.
Oh, peach. I thought you said beach.
Oh, I thought you said beach as in water and sand.
No, peach.
You meant the pug.
Peach. Yes,
yeah,
pug.
the dog.
We like the pug, of course.
Yes.
The pug's cute.
It's adorable.
All right, guys. So we got a few topics today, including something that's not on the list. I'll add is at the end of the month we have our second ever guest spot coming on. His name is Soul Story, is what his channel is. Paul's been talking with him a little bit, so he's going to come in about when Splatoon Raiders is out, and we're all going to have a sit and chat, and hopefully it's a good stream.
Mm-hmm.
So Joycey J was our first, guest spot, which it's been a few months since that happened, and we are slowly going to try to get more people on. Yeah, I had Joycey on. I think it was like a random live show. It wound up being just me, but everybody else was busy.
I don't remember that.
Everyone else was busy. So tonight we're going to talk about a little bit about the Mario Kart World download content, which, I haven't played yet, guys. Some of the games that are coming out this week. The Metroid Ravenous leak. And then we'll get into Sony a little bit. And we're purposely putting that to the end of the stream because, it's a little depressing and it's a little frustrating. And, it's one of those, if I get too frustrated, I may hop out and just let these guys finish the show because it is depressing for me, at least. So.
Suck it up. Suck it up.
At me. I feel like that's all I've heard all weekend, honestly. And I was just a little bit, So, Mario Kart World gave us some slight bump in the knockout tour. A lot of people seem to be miffed that it's not new characters, new battles, new tracks. It's a new track pattern. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think we'll see new characters or at least new outfits sometime this year, maybe?
First thing I'm going to say, I'll hold this up if it works.
Yeah, can Mario...
It's not, no.
Yeah, no, it's not going to work. Can Mario Kart World live up to its cost and make the follow-up to Mario Kart 8 worth it? I paid for, the physical, so I paid the $79.99, where I know a lot of people bought it with their Switch 2, so they got the discount for it. But, I own Mario Kart 8 on both Wii U and Switch.
Mario Kart 8 was not $70.
No,
it wasn't $70. And
$50.
if you, I didn't pay for the Game Pass stuff because of expansion
NSO.
Pass.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lie. I did buy it for one account. I bought it for my account so that I wouldn't lose it later if we, for whatever reason, couldn't afford NSO. But, what is your thoughts, Roger? Why don't you start this topic off?
Get sassy. Because
he's been out in the heat all day.
Frankly, people are too damn whiny. patience. I mean, we barely had a year. We had a long wait for Mario Kart 8 DLC. And then look how long we had to wait for the expansion, when they added all the courses over time. Now, nobody was expecting that. I certainly wasn't. I was happy with where Mario Kart 8 was. So, the only complaint I have about the DLC tracks is they weren't made by Nintendo, so they weren't up to the same quality of Mario Kart 8 tracks. And then they had a lot of really boring tracks because they kept repeating city tracks. And those were like some of the worst tracks in the DLC for me. But I originally bought Mario Kart 8 physically, digitally as well. And I still bought the DLC when it came out. The character packs they released and then all the courses and stuff. I paid for it. And of course, later on the line when I got my cousins in on the expansion pass, of course, obviously free there, but still, technically, but I was like, I still have the physical, well, not really physical, but digitally expansion too. So I'm patient. I can wait. I know they have stuff coming. And if you look at the knockout tour, I'm sorry you can't see my screen because of the background, but they still have 6 more question mark spots to go. We could still get characters along with the knockout stuff. Who knows? But if not, that's fine by me. It's just more content, and they're definitely going to roll out something eventually. I think it may be towards the end of this year or maybe the beginning of next year. So we'll get something.
I think that's valid.
I'm sure they're cooking up something.
Paul?
That's just my opinion.
I agree with Roger that people aren't patient enough. That we need patience. It'll come eventually. We just need to wait. like you said, Mario Kart 8 was it took a while, but I think we'll at the earliest we'll get them early. I think early next year at the earliest, but I do think they'll have something for it next year, whether that be characters, actual hopefully at the most maybe a small new area, but I don't think so. I think it's mainly gonna be new characters, new tracks, stuff like that. But I'm willing to be patient. There's so much coming out right now that I can't even keep up. But I know not everyone plays everything, but there's always something out there new that you just don't see, and oh, maybe I want to go try this while I'm waiting for Mario Kart. It's people need to be more patient.
Try your backlog for once.
Yeah, there's a bunch of games out there, and they're not all of them are going to be as expensive as Mario Kart, obviously, or even a regular price game. There's a lot of cheap games out there that you can get that are really fun.
Yeah.
I find still people fuss about oh, I need Mario Kart DLC now because there's nothing else to play. And it's what?
Like Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, go play Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, I'm actually in agreement with y'all. I know a lot of people who've gotten all the P switches. They found all the wall question marks or whatnot and hidden areas and stuff, and that's all great. I still have it,
Ryan.
But the difference between Mario Kart 8 and this game is, in this game we have the option to go explore that world that we couldn't do in Mario Kart 8. Yeah, we had a ton of tracks, but look how long 8 was on the market before they even added that last bit of download content with the pass and everything. But also, look how long it took them to develop what they've got and what we do have. I've heard people complaining that it wasn't worth, the $80 off the market, off the shelf. Okay, so off the shelf, it wasn't worth $80. But that's not
been worth it because
who knows what's coming out later.
I like Mario Kart.
I'm enjoying it. We've got game chat.
Always come back to.
Yeah, we've got game chat. We play it almost every Sunday. It's the one that we play consistently on Sundays. You've got the knockout tour. They've added to the knockout tour. They added Bomb on Blast to Balloon Battle, and as a group we're having fun with it. Now on an individual basis, I can see where it could get a little boring sometimes. I got a little bored with it, But I got bored with Mario Kart 8. If it's just me playing and it's just consistently going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, yeah, I need a little bit more competition than that. So that's where, checking to see if anybody's got stuff to do and wants to play it. That's different.
Yeah.
And like Roger said, for those who are whining that there's just not enough games out that they enjoy, you got to expand your log a little bit if that's the case. There is definitely things out there that you don't think you would enjoy that you will find that you actually enjoy. Pokemon fan can attest. She was totally against playing Donkey Kong at first and then found out it was co-opable. And then she got on and played with me and had a ton of fun. The game you might not know that you might like, maybe a co-opable game that you jump in with someone else and play. Because there's definitely games out there, Donkey Kong being one of them. Some people are very set in their ways and are just going to like what they're going to like regardless, and that's different too. I can be meshable and moldable depending on what it is. I definitely don't like the, mature rated, let's spare everything on the screen stuff. Not just because I have a kid at home, but it's just not my kind of game. So what was the game that everybody was having a fit about because Nintendo put restrictions on it?
Tomodachi Life?
No.
Well,
yeah, I mean, there's... No, it was came to all the other systems too.
Oh, it's okay.
Dispatch or something like that.
Right, Dispatch. Yeah.
It's not a game I would play anyway, so I could have cared less when everybody was
want to
fit. I was like, whatever.
It's in the backlog somewhere.
I've got Tomodachi Life. I didn't think I would enjoy it. I'm having fun with it. The community's having fun with it.
Don't forget, there's still a Nintendo Summer Sale going on in the eShop. So, hey, go get you a game.
Take a look at your eShop, see what's on. And that leads into the next topic of, games that are coming out. Give me a second, I'll get that pulled up. This week, you've got stuff like Moonlight Peaks. That's hitting Switch 2, Switch, PC, Android. The new newish Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. That's coming to PlayStation, Xbox, PC. I'm a little flustered that it's not coming to the Switch yet because it came to the Wii U originally.
That's where I played it.
Yeah, I would have enjoyed it on the Nintendo. So, hello, they need to do that. Never heard of Backyard Baseball, but that's coming out to everything but the Switch.
That's old. That's like NES back in the day.
It's definitely got new graphics. It don't look NES to me.
Yeah, no pixels.
Sounds like I've heard of it, but I can't pinpoint if I've seen it.
It might have been at one of the little game releases, and I just didn't pay attention to it and whatever. Sure, EA Sports for college is coming out this week for football. The Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is making its way back. And then keep scrolling down. There's, the Digimon Story Time Stranger releases this week. And then the Pal World that is so controversial to Pokemon releases this week.
Oh, man. I just find it so funny that people compare that to Pokemon. It's more like Arc than anything else, and I find it funny.
To me, it's just they've stolen from so many games to make their game. It is ridiculous. Yeah, it didn't surprise me that Pokemon, that Game Freaks or whoever, sued them for their issues. It also would surprise me if other game companies do later.
I was wrong. Backyard Baseball was originally released in October of 1997 on the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, okay.
That means I was less than a year old.
Well, this is a third-party game, so it's not even Nintendo at this point.
It came to PlayStation 2, GameCube, Wii, and iOS down the road.
Yeah.
I would say I missed the GameCube controller, but I already have a bunch of them laying over here.
Was there any of those games that you all were looking forward to or have pre-ordered?
I mean, I got 3 new ones I pre-ordered, and they're like one a month. I want to go back and play some Splatoon 3. I don't think I ever finished the campaign or got the DLC. I want to go back and play some of that.
Yeah.
But I'm still excited for the new stuff because I'm not like I said, I'm not a great shooter kind of thing. But, Splatoon was kind of fun. It was different. It wasn't, guns, bullets. It was, like ink, and it was fun. It was a fun game.
Paintball.
And I wasn't really great at it, which was okay. But I really did enjoy the single player stuff in 1 and 2 and 3. So,
well, as I said before, Splatoon Raiders will be my first attempt at doing any kind of Splatoon. That was partially thanks to one of the donors to the channel. So putting it back into the channel by getting the game. And it will be here on the 23rd when it releases. So fingers crossed, guys. Hopefully we'll get a Discord channel up going and we'll get some people on it since it's, 4-player. Need to do that for Star Fox. Get a couple of us together, on the Discord channels and get it going. I don't know that we could do that for a Sunday stream unless we got enough people that were willing to swap out and around and, Paul host one section and I host another section or, whatever. If Roger's not working, he hosts a section. But I know not everybody got Star Fox, so I know that's a little bit tough. But I'm dying to try the avatars out, guys. They're still kind of cool looking. I want to get into them. I'm mad that Nintendo hasn't put that on more games because that was one of the things that they kind of advertised when the Switch was originally announced. When are those coming? We need more.
Did they say that you could use those on any game that uses game chat or just in Star Fox? I can't remember.
Now that part I don't remember, and I haven't tried to do it any different.
Game, but don't quote me.
That'd be kind of fun if you could use it in Mario
I'd be willing
Kart.
to try it out.
Hey, let's get the Mario characters in there for Mario Kart World.
I thought that was something that was supposed to be coming.
Mario characters. That'd be kind of fun.
Maybe I missed something, but I thought that was something that they advertised originally.
Well, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
in terms of games on my backlog,
saying, that's a good idea. I hope Nintendo's
but in terms of games on my backlog, I'm just waiting on that Lego Batman to come to Switch 2 because I am struggling not to just buy it on Steam and play it there. But I really want to get it on Switch 2.
But I'm frustrated with it because it's going to be a game key card.
Oh,
what is?
Dang it.
The Lego Batman.
No.
It's third party.
Dang.
Yeah, but
I just want to have
that
it
shouldn't be a reason for it to be game key card, though. That's ridiculous. Indiana Jones is third party.
I wanted to play it on the go. I want to be able to play it on the go.
I want it to be a physical game. I love the Lego game series. It becoming a key card just kind of screams lazy, honestly.
Yeah.
Lazy development.
I honestly rather have a game key card though than all digital on Steam, but
I so far have stuck to not ever buying a game key card with the exception of the Monopoly Star Wars. I did break down and buy it on game key card.
Dang, ding, 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 ding,
I know. But, the only reason I ever really bought digital in the past was so that I'd have room for physical stuff.
I understand some stuff like Final Fantasy. You can't Final Fantasy Remake and Final Fantasy Rebirth. You obviously can't fit all that on.
Yeah, I know the PlayStation discs are basically key card licensed too. So
they are now, yeah.
Yeah.
They have been for a while, slowly going that way.
It has been. That's what his are.
You put the disc in, and then it's just like it just loads and downloads it all. You're like,
but you have to have it still just to have the license in order to play it. It's like, all right. So
that's crazy.
Paul, you want to take on Metroid Ravenous?
Yeah. If you want to read the topic, I
can do that.
Yeah, go ahead. You already leaked most of this, so.
Leaked by a Brazil government office out of all things. Still strange to me that, a government office leaked it. Is this a Metroid 6 game, a remake? What's going on here? According to Andy Robinson from VGC, this is not the only Metroid game in the works. Thoughts on this, Paul?
I am curious what it is because, to me, the name Metroid Ravenous, it just, for some reason, just in my gut, it doesn't sound like a Metroid game that would be in the main line, but it obviously could be. Just to me, it sounds like a different kind of Metroid game. It's probably not. But like, I just want to entertain the idea of like, if it's a different kind of Metroid game, different than like Prime or the main series. I wanted to like speculate on like, and I've been speculating like a lot recently on this because like, what kind of game could it be if it's not like the regular ones or Prime? I'm like thinking like maybe like they do maybe like there's a lot of ideas, but like a weird version of like HD 2D or a mix between the regular Metroid game, 2D Metroid games, and Other M. Like, there's just so many things they could do with the Metroid series. Could it be a multiplayer Metroid game again, like what we have with Prime Hunters, but like a different style of like multiplayer? Because I like Prime Hunters, I just don't like the controls. But like, there's so many things just going through my head right now of like, they could do so much with this franchise, and I just don't know what direction they're going to go in if it's like a different kind of game. And it makes me excited just to think about it, But what do y'all think? Like, like what do you guys have any ideas what it could be, or like if it's just going to be another Metroid 2D game?
Roger?
I think. We just had Metroid Prime 4, so I don't think we're getting maybe another 3D.
I don't think it's Prime
Metroid.
5.
I think it's gonna be probably another side-scrolling game like Metroid Dread, which I am totally fine with.
I'm totally fine with that. Yeah,
maybe it happens after that game. What happens after? Who knows? But I think it's gonna be a side-scrolling if it's real.
Well, apparently the info that was on the site in the Brazilian government site or whatever, it's from Nintendo. It's literally from Nintendo. So
but Nintendo can Nintendo and be like, here's
and
something totally
no,
different.
That's not coming. Yeah, they could. They definitely could.
Or like, it's a storybook game. What?
That'd be weird.
That'd be so strange. Game. That would be interesting. What if it's not a game, guys? What if it's a movie?
Oh, I would love that. I would love that so much. That would be so
because
funny.
wasn't there a rumor about there being a movie possibly coming?
Yes, there was. But
why would the government have that?
Why would they be leaking the game? That's my thing. I mean,
the other thing about that is, have y'all seen Mario Galaxy yet?
No, so shush. Don't tell me anything.
No spoilers. I was just checking.
Waiting for it to come streaming at home.
I'll give you my code.
I'll take that too. We actually enjoyed the first one. We just
all this licensing crap. You're buying it digitally. I'm like, all right. I'm buying the Blu-ray 4K. Boom, done.
I like the movie a lot.
That kind of leads into the next subject, actually.
And then, so you're not streaming it, so you're typically getting it right off the Blu-ray. So it's going to be high fidelity, high quality. There's no, stream lag or whatever So
before we move on, do we think this game is Switch 2 only or going to be on Switch 1?
Considering what little bit of news that we've seen come out today with the Switch information for Europe and stuff, I think it's going to be Switch 2 only.
Yeah.
I think a lot of games we're going to start seeing less Switch 1 games being announced, more Switch 2 games to be announced because it sounds like they're going to. Rhythm Heaven was Switch 1.
I'm just saying, but that was the last one they had announced for Switch 1 and 2 was Rhythm Heaven. So I'm like, they haven't announced anything else for Switch 1.
I feel like there's a few things that still haven't came out because, like, the He-Man Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, but that's not made by Nintendo. I'm talking about Nintendo first party only.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember any others that were supposed to come out.
That was the last Nintendo first party game they announced. They haven't announced anything else. So.
I also hope they don't do like the Sony thing where they're just making Switch 1 games for like a long time. And I doubt they would do that, but like, I just hope they don't. Because I want to move on to Switch 2 games. I want more Switch 2 games.
Well, I mean, it's at some point, they have to kind of stop making the Switch games. I mean, they've got to start, making everything for the Switch 2 since they brought it out. Especially since the price of it has had to go up a little bit because of the economy issues. Mm-hmm. Especially with, price of RAM and stuff going way up because of AI.
And the companies.
So they've got to be able to support this system that's came out now, or what was the point in bringing it out when they brought it out? So
I agree.
They're not going to start making just games for it. I'm sure there's a lot more technical jargon behind how that could
Yeah.
be worded. I'm terrible with technical jargon. So
Yeah.
the country girl in me just kind of has a brain freeze as far as that stuff goes sometimes. But yeah, it's there's more to it than that, and I understand some of it, but it's like
Yeah.
So that being said, PlayStation has announced that they're going completely digital. There was a specific month in 2028. I think it was like February.
Boo, Sony.
Yeah. They already showed you own nothing when it comes to digital because, they recently just didn't either renew or lost the license. Don't know what the total story is on that part. But, Studio Canal, 500 movies off their PSN servers. So anything that was bought wasn't refunded, wasn't given any kind of options for. You just lost that completely. And it was all digital. So they're showing that, their play actually does have limits, whether it's movies, it's going to be games. They're not offering anything, in return for this. So all those digital copies lost. And I'm going to let Roger lead this topic because this topic frustrates me really a lot. But, what are your thoughts going forward with PlayStation?
Am I surprised? No. This is not the first time it's happened with Sony. So it just goes to show that you don't own squat when it comes to digital. That's why we always want physical anything, movies, whatever it is. I mean, I have a lot of digital movies, but I have all of them on Blu-ray or DVD anyway. So there is a convenience to it because anywhere I go, I can watch those movies. But who knows what happens if Fango goes bankrupt? Those are a lot of movies I bought and TV series, everything. Those will all be gone.
See, Fandango took over for Vudu. When Vudu went out and Walmart let them go, they took over for that. So all my movies from Vudu moved over to Fandango.
Yeah, mine too.
Yep.
So,
but yeah, I'm in the same boat as far as that goes. Thank God I don't have that many.
Only because I typically don't, a lot of them are just movies that, when you buy the disc or Blu-ray, it comes with a digital copy. So I'd always redeem those. So that's how a lot of them got in there, is because, I already owned the disc. It came with the free digital version that you could do. So I was like, okay. Then sometimes you're like,
if you bought something from Walmart, they automatically loaded it.
It's like, I want to watch this movie. Do I want to look through 3 boxes of Blu-rays or DVDs try to find that one movie when I have the digital copy?
You're supposed to have those on a shelf, not a box.
Oh, they've been in boxes forever, a long time. They're in storage. I think I had almost all the Disney movies on VHS in storage.
Dang, that's a lot of movies.
I got rid of them. Only except a few, because there are a few exceptions. First of all, if you own The Little Mermaid, the original VHS with the whoop whoop in the backgrounds on the towers, which I do have.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I think there's another one that's Rescuers, but for some reason I didn't see that VHS, so I don't know what it is with the original Rescuers. Then of course, if you have any sealed, I have 6 still sealed in plastic. So
nice.
I don't know what they're worth. Maybe they're worth $1 open. Maybe they're worth $10 sealed. Who knows? But I don't know. Not very many. It's like nobody wants VHS anymore.
So I have thoughts. I have I just hear in my ear when I hear oh, they're taking away physical. I just hear in my ear. I hear Bugs Bunny go, "You mad? Yeah, I'm mad because it's an option they're taking away. I like having the option of digital and physical. I don't want one taken away from me like that. But every time I hear this, I'm just thinking in my ear, I'm just hearing, you mad? Yeah, I'm mad. I don't like my options being taken away from me like that.
I like your version of Bugs Bunny. Do it again.
Yeah. You mad? You mad? Yeah, I'm pretty mad about it. I don't like this. It's frustrating. Very, very frustrating. And it is. It's us and then they're taking away stuff like movies and stuff. It's let me keep my movies at least. And at least if you're gonna take them away, give me a freaking refund.
Give you an option to download them digitally onto a drive or something. So
if you're really gonna ship me the physicals back to me so I can just have my DVD or something. Something. Give me an option.
Yeah, it's one of those situations like when the cars started slowly going away from CD players, and I laughed at people who had these because I was like, surely to God, automotive people were giving options to install a CD player in their cars. Now I own one of those said cars that has no option. And I'm like, this is bullshit. I like my CDs. I am one of those people who, before I'd start driving, had my little case of CDs next to me and would pop in whatever tunes I was in the mood for that day.
It's all on here.
And it's frustrating. I don't have a hard drive big enough to put all my music on.
YouTube music.
They still don't play what I want when I want it. It's whatever's in the next line for that. I've got Pandora for that matter.
No.
So
you upload your music. All my music, I upload it, and I can choose.
I have quite a bit of it uploaded, but I can't fit all of it on here.
Yeah.
Well, it's not physically in my phone. It's
where it's at. I don't pay for a cloud account.
I have something. Tabby, you mentioned you had like the CD car player in your car. Did any of y'all
I don't
have...
at the moment. I had one up until this model, and so this is the first car that I have where I don't have the option. Now, I do know Carlton has helped me look up the same systems I've been looking at. I just got to spend the $65 to see if the thing works, and then take it back if it don't.
But my question is, did y'all ever have like the DVD players in like a van or something that you would ever own? Like the DVD players on the roof that you would fold down the screen and like
I bought the portable one.
Okay, because our old van had that, and like this pissed me off so bad when my brother did this back in the day. But he shoved a bunch of DVDs into the DVD player, and they got stuck in there, and then they broke it, and it was like, dude, that had some of my favorite movies in there. What have you done?
I've heard of kids jamming those, because they had multiple the changers and stuff in them, and it's like, oh no, this is why you don't put a changing table in a.
It's not car. Like those olden days where you had the 45 records you could just stack. It would drop one record play, and then would drop the next one, and then it would play.
None of my mom's record players ever did that. We had to manually move the needle back and forth.
That was our old school playlist.
Yeah.
All the songs you like, and then like it would all just play.
The 8-track in the stereo too. I like those.
Man, I love like the old like jukebox record players that will you put the album things in, and like, man, my old neighbors, they had one of those in their house. It was like an old like classic like 50s like diner like record player. It was so cool.
Like I would like to get one for the CD players because they have them for the CD players too.
I love those.
I used to have a 6-disc changer for a CD player, and then I was stupid, gave it away. Wish I had never done that because I cannot find one now. That doesn't cost you an arm and a leg.
Yep.
But back to the Sony thing. I'm frustrated. I feel like a part of me feels like I came into doing the game streaming on the late side because now they're taking away physical games. So far, Nintendo is staying in the play of they still listen to the consumers a little bit, not on everything, but at least on this. Japan has a huge following. Their people are huge into physical things. So I don't know how, Sony's deal is affecting, their sales there. I'm sure it's going to be a big ouch because a lot of the Japanese prefer the physical stuff. I agree with them as far as that goes because otherwise you really don't own it. If it's not that, they can take it away at any time. Look at what happened with the Wii U genre. When they switched up to the Switch, their Wii U servers didn't go forward. Their eShop didn't go forward. So anything that you had purchased previously stays on that system. If your system tears up and their server for the eShop is completely gone, so is the games you paid for.
At least they didn't shut the servers down, so you can still.
They're not shut down yet. It's coming.
You can still.
Yep.
Still download games. Now, I think that Nintendo's a little
But it is
smarter in
coming.
saying that, okay, no, you can't buy games on those eShops or anything, but our server, our entire server, it's all on one big giant server. So this
when my
game's just
Wii U
bigger. That's what I think Nintendo is.
when my Wii U tore up and I had to go through and redo the whole thing and re-download everything, that was one of the things I asked. They said, as of right now, when the eShop closes, you will still have access, but they said eventually it will go away.
Eventually.
So it isn't something they're going to keep running for generations at a time.
No, obviously.
So, and there's some games that I don't want to rebuy.
They did talk about saying that they want to bring, their previous stuff
forward
to current systems eventually. So we'll see. Maybe it won't be the Switch 1, but 2. Maybe it'll be the next console. They're like, hey, we've got Wii, we've got 3DS, we've got Wii U, we've got it all right here.
Well, see, I mean, I've heard a lot of people be like, this is where everybody's going. This is what most people's gone to because it's easier. It takes up less shelf space. Yeah, and to the shelf space argument, the reason I bought digital was because it was a game I knew I probably wasn't going to play a lot. It wasn't for the convenience of having it there at my fingertips whenever I wanted to play it. It was because I knew it's something I wasn't going to play a lot. So I left room for the games that I knew I was going to play the crap out of for the shelf. And which has always been
that early pre-download thing now.
I don't care.
Do digitally.
Look how long I waited for the Disney Afternoon Collection and Rayman and Bubsy 4D. I didn't download the digitals. I waited for the physicals so that I could have them on the cartridges. Yeah, and thank you for
if I want it early
again.
like that, I'm getting both physical and digital. Just
so one game I can say, I don't usually buy a lot of games once I've bought them digital. I don't usually turn around and buy them physical. I do want to get the Hollow Knight and Silk Song when they come out, now that they've been announced for a physical edition, because they actually are good games. I didn't know that I would enjoy them as much as I have. They also weren't, $50, $60 digitally, so I don't mind paying for a cartridge for a second game.
Yeah.
Daughter can borrow the virtual version if she wants to play them, or the husband can. Some games I do have multiple physical versions of, like Mario Kart, Zelda, because, we have multiple systems and, daughter plays, husband plays. So instead of everybody having to say, hey, here's my card. No, I'm probably playing my card. That way they need their own card, because especially with Zelda, there's no telling when I'll be into it. And once I start, I don't stop for long periods of time. So they got their own cards. On those, I didn't mind buying extras of. But for some of the smaller games and stuff, I do want at least one copy on a physical. Same with the PlayStation stuff. 9 times out of 10, husband's playing PlayStation while I'm playing the Nintendo. So it'd be nice to have a disc copy of at least the game, whatever that may be. That's one reason we bought the Resident Evil games on, PlayStation, because that way Tony can play it when I'm, in here doing streaming with Switch 2 or whatever game I'm playing at that time. He doesn't have to wait for me to get done with it. He can just take the disc and go. But now PlayStation's saying, screw you, you got to buy more than one copy. And you got to buy digital. And it, it may be here for 20, 30 years, and it may not.
Do you think that Sony just decided, we're just not going to produce anything bigger capacity-wise anymore? Or do you think we just reach this point where we just don't have enough physical media to store stuff on? So, or is it too expensive to?
I don't think it's too expensive.
A newer disc or a newer whatever.
Yeah, I don't buy their excuses, I should say. They already had this in the works. I don't think they had the consumers in mind as to what they were doing. They've already talked about that they're kind of revamping that building already, and some things have already kind of started before this announcement even came. So,
what if instead of I don't know how expensive, instead of discs or whatever, when you bought the game, you got a little kind of flash thing, disc drive or something. I don't know if that's the same.
It's probably as expensive as the cartridges are for the Switch, would be my guess.
So, I don't know.
That's my guess. I don't know. I know both my PlayStation 5s have disc drives. It's not like I bought a discless drive machine. I bought disc drive machines. So, to me, that just
The
makes
Pro,
no
the
sense.
Pro didn't come with a disc drive, right?
I don't think so. My brother has one. I couldn't tell you.
Do we
I couldn't
think
afford the Pro. That's a little out of my budget.
It
That's a
certainly
lot
is
out
now.
of my budget.
It was
Yeah.
out of
This
the
is
budget when they
somewhat
released, and now
related,
it's even
but-
worse.
You know,
Do
it
we-
frustrated me when computers went this route with not
Yeah.
having disk drives. I
Yeah.
have a disk drive sitting over here externally because I do still use CDs for things.
Yep.
I know the games no longer come with CDs, but I still use my CDs. I still burn DVDs.
Do we
It's
think
frustrating.
You still
the
burn
next,
DVDs.
like whatever they call the next
Pirater,
console, probably Switch
Pirater.
3? Do we think that's
I
going
bought
to
it
have
once.
physical?
Switch, I don't know. I
Like
really
Switch
don't.
3? Like, Roger, do you think it'll have physical Switch 3 or whatever they call it the next gen?
Yeah, I think they'll have some kind of physical format.
I'm
I mean,
hoping so.
Technically, we have cartridges.
Yeah,
They technically could go, okay, we're going to go back to a disc-based
that would be.
system and have more space than what our
Mm.
Switch 2 cartridges had. So now you've got, way more.
Yeah.
So
The thing about that
Nintendo could
is-
do that and
is
still
when,
be
like,
physical.
When you have like a handheld with a disc in it, it's not. It probably would scratch it, wouldn't it? Like the way it moves around and stuff when you're holding it. Wouldn't that scratch the disc?
I don't know. I
Like,
never owned a
no.
PlayStation Vita or whatever it
You know,
was. That
the
had
option-
it.
Optional-
Yeah.
The optional thing could be is if the system doesn't have a disc in it, you can optionally connect a disc drive to it.
Okay.
Such as a Blu-ray or something. Have the game on the disc and it downloads to your system.
I
You
mean,
still
the
have a
PSP
physical
had a
edition. You're just putting the
Yeah.
digital copy on there. Now, obviously, you'd probably
Okay.
still have to have the disc in there, whatever. But that's an
I don't
option.
think scratching would be as big of a worry as maybe.
I never
what's-
had any
what
issues
you're thinking.
with my
Cars have
PlayStation
had
game disc scratching. As long as
Yeah.
you took care of them.
cars
Yeah.
had CD players and they drove over all kinds of potholes all the time. So I
It's
never
like,
had a CD
Yeah.
scratch over
Put the
those.
disc back in the case when you're finished.
So no, I think
Yeah.
it was PSP. They had to design the discs in a way where it wouldn't scratch when they were designing. I was watching something a long time ago about this, but the
Yeah,
reason
but
the
I
discs
I
are
had a
designed that way
Discman
is so they don't
too.
get scratched.
The holder
PSP.
on them that they get into has little nodules that help hold
Yeah.
them to that unless you pop them off.
Yeah,
And if it's made well, it's not going to pop off that easy.
yeah.
So, and I used to run with my Discman, so
Yeah.
I didn't scratch any of my CDs that
I
way.
did back in the day. Portable Discmans.
Yep.
They
I had
had
more problems out of my
high
Walkman than I
stabilization.
ever did my Discman.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So yeah, that's my thoughts. It's to me, it's depressing simply because, I grew up. I was an '81 baby. I've grown up through the '80s, the '90s, all of that. And I've always had a tangible
70s.
system, a tangible game cartridge, a disc, whatever, in my hands, able to own it, could sell it at any point in time, but no one could come and take it away unless you're doing something illegally and decide to break into a house. That's totally different subject. But Sony
Charlie.
couldn't come take it away.
Charlie
Yeah.
thinks the
Nintendo
Switch
couldn't
3 will
come
be
take it
all
away.
digital.
I have a bad feeling it will be too, but I don't think Nintendo's announcing another console this soon.
Yeah, we got a ways to go.
So we got a minute to go.
I feel like
Uh,
Droopy right now, just being like, that makes me mad.
Shut up! I love Droopy. Droopy's great.
Yeah, Droopy's great. I love
Grumpy
Droopy.
Care Bear, Droopy, all of
Oh,
those. I love
Grumpy
Eeyore.
Bear.
Eeyore is my favorite. Eeyore's at the top of this.
Grumpy Bear.
I used to have a ton of Eeyore dolls too.
Whenever I think of Eeyore, I just think of God, what show is it where it's like Winnie the Pooh goes
Winnie
up
the
to him.
Pooh.
Yeah, I know that, but there's a joke in some show that was like
Oh.
Winnie the Pooh comes up to him and was like, Eeyore, why are you so sad? And he was like, I have a nail in my anus. It's like- I can't remember what that's
does.
from, but it's so funny.
Well, somebody pinned the tail on that donkey.
Yeah.
God.
I just laugh at that so much because I find it so funny. Every time I think Eeyore, that's what I think of.
Yeah.
It's
By
that
the
joke.
way, someone asked me the other day, because I did make that statement on another person's stream about how it was kind of depressing and I felt like I came into this late. And they're like, please don't go anywhere. I do not plan on quitting streaming anytime soon, guys. 2 things would make me quit. A, my equipment tore up and I can't replace it. And B, we just get to a point where we just can't afford it in general. Until either of those 2 things happen, I will be here forever. As long as you all are watching and listening and, hanging around.
Agreed.
And that's what friends are for. I appreciate you, Roger, so much. And honestly, if it wasn't for the community, I wouldn't be streaming. I definitely wouldn't have thought about starting the podcast. And having fun with it. For the most part, I do have fun with it. Now, there's going to be conflict and everything, I guess. But I think we're kind of moving through that. We're moving past it. There's always growing pains for things. Or like, I notice for whatever reason this week, my computer has decided it doesn't want to play my camera in 1080p. It wants to go 720 or lower. So my mouth looks like it's moving a little slower than what my voice is coming out. And it's frustrating. So I've got to figure out what's causing that. It's one of those, RAM prices really suck because I could throw another couple sticks of RAM in here and we wouldn't be having any issues.
Paul's got some extra coming.
How much RAM do you have?
I need DDR4. I've got 2 more places for it.
But how much RAM do you have and what kind of RAM?
DDR4.
DDR4 and how much of it?
I think these are 64 gig sticks down here. I'd have to relook at them.
So you have 128 gigs?
You don't need more than that.
Don't quote me. As much as the system's recording, even when I'm deleting weekly, it's still it's like okay, because I only have the terabyte hard drive in here too. Okay. I've got to throw another hard drive in.
Solid state drive. You don't put hard drives in computers anymore.
I know, it's a stick drive.
I also have
I could get a hold of the other one and wire it in. I just haven't. But yeah. So if I've missed anyone's birthday this month going so far, happy birthday. I have forgotten to you. I'm seeing people in here. We leave the singing.
I do bar mitzvahs too. Call me.
He'll do funerals too, but you're going to leave crying for different reasons.
You're dead.
Dun dun dun.
You both are terrible. Terrible.
Bad.
I think that would be a good time to get some questions in. I saw that, Chris was in here earlier. Is he still on?
I don't know. He got quiet.
He did get quiet. So, yeah, now would be a great time for some questions if you all have some questions you want to throw out here. I have unfortunately not been able to keep up with chat tonight. My eyes have been bothering me all day with allergy stuff. So I apologize. I did finally get my actual...
I'm feeling great. Much better than I have last week.
My glasses are finally fixed and, all that stuff.
That's
These don't hurt me like they were.
Yeah. I just... The certain glasses I have that bug my nose are the ones that squeeze the top of your nose really hard. Those are ones that bug me.
Well, when I had these ordered, these were the bifocals, and when they came in, they were sitting like this on my head half the time. And then when I pull them off at the very ends, I guess where they add that plastic coating around the edges to kind of smooth things over and not hurt your ears. Mine had 2 sharp pieces on them on each side, and it was stabbing into my head. And so I took them in to be readjusted and see if she couldn't fix that. She's like, "Can you leave these with me?" And I just order you another set.
Yeah, there you go.
I was like, sure. So I can finally read my stuff most of the time, but tonight's just not one of those nights. It's just not working too well.
Yeah.
Lurking as I'm getting things done.
Well, I still have it open,
I saw where you said you were probably not getting GTA on Sony. So what does that mean you're getting GTA on?
Never got GTA on PS5 or 4 either.
I'll get it when it comes to PC.
Yeah, because they're not even putting it on a disc, is my understanding. It's going to be, if it comes to PlayStation 5, it's going to be the key card code in a box. And I'm like, I'm just not, I don't want it. If that's
I'll
the case.
look
I'm
at
not
it when
even
it
sure I
comes to
want it
PC.
anyways.
Yeah.
But now it's like I really do want it. Put it
I'll
on the
look
cartridge.
at it when it comes to PC and see if I get it or not. I don't know. if I will
I have
not.
no
I probably
interest in
won't.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I really enjoyed on playing it was I did enjoy the cars.
What?
You know, the cars were fun. They had the one that looks like the Batmobile. I think it's called the Vigilante. You put rockets on that bad boy. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. But then my problem was I accidentally hit the.
She can't drive.
No, I forget and I hit the stupid thing that makes it go faster.
Yep.
And so when I'm supposed to be shooting somebody, instead of blasting past them,
right past him.
and I'm somersaulting at some point.
Are you doing
then I
Luigi
like
stare when you pass?
I swear, if you could make your characters do stuff like that, I absolutely would be. You know, my other thing was I love driving their helicopters, especially the one that has the missiles on it too. I like the missiles.
I don't remember what it's
playing with the
called in
missiles.
GTA 5, but I love just the aircraft in general. It's the helicopter with like the piston, like the things that rotate like this, and the propellers in front here spinning, and like they rotate so you can hover or you can go real fast with like when they fold this way.
I've got that thing. I love that thing.
That one's fun. I just love the design.
We call
of
it the husband and I call it the Avenger plane. I don't remember what the actual call of it is.
Yeah,
but yeah, I've got that.
Dang, what? That's gonna bug me now. I'm not gonna be able to remember.
I could boot it up and look, but I really. But I mean, as far as that goes, to me that's fun. They also have the one motorcycle that flies that you can fly like that, and it has so many missiles on it too.
So I play GTA.
I actually have GTA 5.
You do have GTA 5, and you've made fun of me this whole time.
PC, because it was free on GOG.
Damn it, and it's not crossplay.
No.
It was free on GOG, so I just claimed it as a free game, but I've never played it.
Wow.
And then my favorite gun is the atomizer, which I call it the noisy cricket. I mean, it doesn't shoot bullets. It's literally just pulsing at you and throws people around. So
I love the noisy cricket.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, that's the only reason I play. Those are the only reasons I play. I don't really play it for, because you get to be a drug king or whatever. Some of that stuff's fun too, but I enjoy playing with a group, going in after all the other stuff. You get to there's one that the husband used to do a lot, which was the casino heist, and then there was another heist, and we'd get onto those and do those a lot. And I enjoy getting out there and shooting the bad guys.
Seen like it's in Red Dead Redemption as well, but they have
Charlie
a lot of
Charlie asked a question.
Okay.
He asked if Ocarina of Time Remake will be on a bright gold cartridge.
That would be amazing.
That is everybody's request. That is that is a rumor. We have no knowledge of it. Do I hope it happens? Heck yes. I don't think we have seen a gold anything since the 64 era, though.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't put their stuff on gold discs.
I take that back. Wind Waker's GameCube disc was gold.
Goldish.
Yeah, for me it was. Yeah. It looked. Gold.
I mean, so was
that's like the kind of
the Skyward Sword casing was also gold colored, not the case itself, but the artwork.
Okay.
I'm thinking like the disc on the GameCube that had, it was like gold.
The anniversary one was,
yeah.
But it wasn't. The disc itself wasn't.
Oh
gold.
no.
The printing on it was.
No. The Skyward Sword bundle that came with the Wiimote was gold.
The remote was gold, yeah.
Yes. Right.
I didn't get it, unfortunately.
That's awesome.
I did.
Love it.
I've never used
it. I wanted
it.
I didn't get it. But yeah, I mean, we haven't seen an actual gold casing game and it be the actual. It's all been artwork or printed
it's been
stuff
a long time.
It'd be kind of cool. I would love it.
Didn't we get a Switch Lite or something that was gold for Zelda?
That's like a console.
I said the cartridge.
The game, I know, but that's still gold.
But it still is a cool thing. Like
they did that for I think the 3DS, in fact.
Yeah, I hope
3DS Gold Majora's Mask Edition. That one's gold.
I mean, they did change the title wording from red to gold, so hint.
They did the they did a gold one for Link Between Worlds too. I have that one, which is gold.
Oh,
I don't remember that one.
Yeah. I have the game. I just can't remember.
would pull it out, but it's still.
Yeah, they did do the gold Switch lot.
Yeah, that's what Roger, I think, was saying. Yeah.
I almost bought it, but I was just like.
But it's not as fun when it's the console that's gold. It needs to be the cartridge.
Yeah. I would love that.
That's a good question. I think it would be awesome if they did the cartridge.
It would definitely get your physical sales, that's for sure.
Especially for people who's played these games for so long now, these younger kids who don't really understand the whole hype behind it, they're just like whatever. But for a gamer who's done their research and actually has ever collected or I used to have all of them on gold cartridge, and damn my ex-husband for not sending my storage unit back because it was in there.
Dang.
Oh,
Becky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved all the different color cartridges and stuff. It was such a good time to collect those.
Did they even tell people they did that for the game, or was it just a surprise kind of thing?
Never playing me Echoes, watching me play Echoes of Wisdom. It's okay, I'm probably never streaming it again.
Yeah, I like that game.
Yeah, I point out things.
Ah.
Kind of like the Little Mermaid issue. I point out things.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't help it. If the artwork looks like it, I'm going to say it. Yeah, because I'm the only one on here.
I don't think of those things when I'm playing Zelda games. You're like, oh, look, that looks like a penis. I'm like,
no, you all just say that.
I
still
don't know how they're going to do the Great Fairies in Ocarina of Time remake. That's going to boggle my mind when I see it. I don't know how they're going to do it.
That's exactly how they're going to do it right there.
You're going to see a lot. If they do it like
giant pointy boobs.
They do it the level of like.
You just like.
It should be
come on. The Ocarina of Time fairies compared to the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom fairies have nothing.
Yeah.
Those 4 females, however many there are
you can't
ridiculous.
See anything.
Like,
I mean,
if they
cover, you can't
level,
actually see. At least in Ocarina of Time, you can see they got.
Yes.
Kinda.
And like, if
you're saying that the fairies in those games are just flat chested?
No, they're not flat chested at all.
If her hair was
huge.
covering it should like poke through.
Tabby, they did the same thing with the Yoshi Mysterious Book. I didn't get Yoshi's Mysterious Book.
It's just, if they go to that level in like the new remake, you're going to see a lot of kids doing stuff you're not happy about.
Well, see, they're going to do it anyways. You might as well have a reason. You telling me they're not doing it anyways?
Yeah, like, I just don't. That creeps me out when it's like a video game. It's like, oh god, no, don't.
Well,
no.
They were probably doing it back in the original Ocarina too.
I wasn't. Nope.
Well, you were. What were you, 5 when the first one came out?
Yeah, I played that game all the way into my. Well, I played it every year, but whatever.
It's 8 p.m.
I did it. I've been playing that game almost every year for my entire since it came out. But
speaking of, when your computer comes in, we have got to finish that.
Yeah, we got to finish
doing
it.
that together.
I want to play more.
Otherwise, I need to go through and finish it already.
I really want to get that done.
Yeah. Guess I need to read up this week so I stop getting lost in all the temples because I haven't played them in so long.
That's the fun part.
Yeah, you get lost in this temple.
You're like not cheating and you get mad and everyone on your stream laughs at you.
Nobody laughed at me. We laughed at you.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't laugh at me.
I know most of that game like by the back of my hand, if not all of it. I
didn't get mad. That's the difference. I don't get on there and just.
Oh yeah.
You get on there.
I get frustrated. I'll admit it. I do. If I can't figure something out, then I get worse and worse.
I know.
I'm like into it more. I'm like, okay, I got to figure this out. What do I do here?
Okay. It's like the madder you get, the more hysterical it is.
Yeah, I'll tell you that stupid Gerudo
fortress. Yeah,
the fortress, is that where the
it's like the big fortress they have. Yeah.
Simplest thing to do, and I was so frustrated and mad, and I said I had to stop. I was just like, all right, I'm done.
Those dang Gerudo guards.
Like the next morning when I got back up, I started it up. I did it off stream, and I did it the first time. I'm like,
oh, that's
make
great.
sure what?
I was
What
like,
are we sending a
really?
dozen to poke you
Crazy.
about?
Oh,
I'm totally lost.
I
He's
just
a great
I love
fairy
Ocarina
from
of
the
Time so
first
much.
Hyrule Warriors.
I guess. I thought they were funny.
I can't wait for Ocarina.
Triangle boobs in the original Tomb Raider.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's
Man, there's so much merchandise
I've got
for
the
that game.
original remaster of Tomb Raider downloaded because of my PSN account. You know, it was one of the free month things.
Yeah.
I was like, crap, now I'm actually going to have to look buy.
The merchandise for that game is insane. It's just wild, the stuff people make for that game. The freaking mouse pads. Just, it's so funny. Oh, well, I love just freaking people. The crazy stuff they make for Tomb Raider games is like hysterical.
The fact that you know about them is even funnier because I didn't know
just
about
see
some
them
of
like
that stuff until you brought it up.
Yeah, my friends at school would like do funny things. Like one of my friends brought the mouse pad to school and like put it into like the computer lab desk, like on the lab desk, just for like in the middle of school.
I
It's
bet
like,
he got suspended.
yep. Well, I don't know
Yep.
about suspended, but he got in trouble for it.
I bet he did.
And it was really, really, really funny. We were all laughing. But it was
His
so
parents didn't think it was so funny.
funny. Maybe, I don't know. I never heard from the parents, but like, it was hysterical. Oh,
Yeah, I still got to
to
finish that too because I'm halfway through the game and I enjoy it. I just haven't finished it yet.
I had so many things happen when I was in school that were just hysterical.
Yeah,
Oh, those were the
You know,
days.
we have fun with it though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's-
Definitely.
You know, it's like Sakino
Well-
says, you just never know what's going to happen when you go through a lava pit with me.
That's great. A game I gotta try like playing again because I haven't played it in a very long time is Super Mario 64. I have not went through that game. It's so like completing the game. I've played it here and there, but like I've completed it a couple times, but it's been a long time since I've actually completed it.
I beat
gotta
it back
try.
in the day, but it's been
Yeah.
so long.
Yeah, I should have replayed that at some point because I love that game.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll learn how to play it enough to randomize it one day, but like that game's so much fun. I like it.
Yeah, I didn't understand that because we took things to school back in the day, Brandon, before all this was an issue. You know, you could have toy guns and whatnot at school. Now you can't.
Yeah, I've had someone bring an airsoft gun to school and it's like, what are you doing?
Well, now that's a little bit far. You don't
I
take
know.
a
It's
BB
like,
gun to
you gotta get out
school.
of here. You can't bring that here. Don't.
But I mean, like the little cap shooters and stuff, we used to take
Yeah.
those, no problem, or little Nerf guns, and you can't even show up with those now
Yeah, I
for
can't
show and
do that,
tell. You talk about getting in trouble.
Yeah.
So yeah,
There's some wacky Nerf guns. There's some wacky ones. Huge, just wacky stuff.
my first airsoft gun didn't used to have the little orange tab on it. It looked real. It was.
Oh, damn.
I loved it. It was
I
right
love the
before they
cap
made that
guns, though.
rule. Oh yeah, we used to beg mom to buy those, and I could still smell those today. You walk by something like that, you don't even have to have it loaded. You can just smell it.
Yeah. I had a neighbor once when we were in an apartment for a little while back in the day, and one of my neighbors in the apartment had one, and it was like the coolest thing back then. Although I was really little, but like it was really cool.
It's like even the super soakers they have now.
Oh yeah,
compared to what we
Super
had
Soakers
as
are
kids. Holy crap!
great.
Ours barely shot a stream of water. Now they just cannon blast you.
Yeah. With the noodle ones that you like.
There's a hole in your head right there from so much pressure. You're like, ow.
Build a potato gun. No, you cannot build a potato gun, husband. I had to look at the name on that one.
One of my best friends has a homemade potato gun, and it is wow.
They're
It's
dangerous.
huge, and it has like
They
like,
are.
it's gas powered. It's like, man.
Well, I mean, shoot. Fireworks in general, you know, the kids today aren't very bright. I'm pretty
Nope.
sure we had some hitting our fence over here. I could have
Oh,
swore I
damn.
heard something hitting the chain link because they're aiming them. They're not really paying attention to how they're doing it.
Yeah.
There was a little kid actually in Kentucky where parents shot the stuff off and one of the tubes fell back, and I think they said it hit the kid either in the stomach or somewhere around
Oh.
that, and it killed him.
Oh,
4 years old.
oh, that's sad. Yeah, I'm
So-
always super careful.
I
I
have.
let professionals do the fireworks, and I'll just go see it when professionals
I
do
used to get so mad at the idea of that being an illegal thing for just the average Joe to go get. But the older I get and the more
realize it.
our younger generation becomes stupid, I realize that it is better to be left to the professionals and stop letting these kids have access to this stuff. Give them the
They're
sparklers.
explosives.
Give them the little things that you throw on the ground, poppers, whatever they call them.
Yeah, poppers, yeah.
But beyond that, they don't need
Sparklers.
cherry bombs and all that
No.
other stuff
We used to
because
go
they're
to
going
my
to hurt
grandmother's.
themselves.
We used to go to my grandmother's because she lived out in the boony sticks. So we'd always go shoot fireworks. And we'd always be careful. We'd always like rake a big area.
Mhm.
And we'd shoot any bottle rockets and Coke bottles in the street.
Oh yeah.
One time I had one explode in my hand.
Ooh, if you're lucky, you still have your hand.
I was like, it wasn't like a big rocket or anything. It was
Oh,
just
okay.
like,
Yeah.
I just held onto it too long, I think. But
I think
yeah,
that's
a
where
lot of
that's
red blisters for a while.
that's the downside to social media and all these challenges, because I've seen a few pop up into my reels of, someone holding one of those rockets that have the stick on them in their mouth, and of course when that thing fires off, it really fires off, and he
Break some teeth.
he burned his face. I
Yeah,
was
that's
just
fine.
like,
Stupid.
that's not one of those challenges you follow through with. It's like eating Tide Pods. Whoever looked at a Tide Pod says, that looks good.
Yeah, let's not do that.
It's soap. You're
yeah, it's
eating
poison.
it's not even a little bit of soap like your mom would have made you eat for saying a bad word. It's a big amount of soap because it'll do a whole thing of laundry.
Yeah, let's not encourage that.
But
That
that became a thing, and I was just like, this is
Yeah,
where social
I remember
media
that.
is the downside.
Yeah,
Is the stupidity that comes out of it.
yeah.
Some things don't
Well,
go
they're
hand in
dumb.
hand.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm surprised. Like, well,
Roman candles, yes.
I'm not
Roman
surprised, but I'm.
Those are
I'm
fun.
kinda
Those are ones you
disappointed
held
in
in your
people that
hand.
do that.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed that people actually do that. So disappointed.
I just get shocked with some of the
Yeah.
stuff that we would see. I was just like, oh my gosh, I gotta quit watching this. It's bad enough that we had people shooting them off during the daytime, not even waiting for the nighttime. They were doing it during the daytime. So my dogs
do
were
you shoot?
saying,
Fireworks during the day. I'm
Who
like,
does that?
my neighborhood. That's
Wow.
who.
Okay. Man.
okay, we still got 200 poppers. Let's go just pop them out on the street.
No, it wasn't even the poppers. It was literal fireworks. You could hear them go. And my
Man.
poor dogs are just sitting here, just so nervous. Reese stayed hidden under a blanket for 3 days, including her birthday,
Man.
because they're shooting them off. Luckily, today everybody went back to work,
Yeah.
so it wasn't going on. But I'm sure they'll be up till like 2:00 tonight doing whatever's left over, unless we get blessed with a thunderstorm.
Cinnamon challenge, the game for Switch.
Cinnamon. I've done the cinnamon challenge when I was younger, and because I love cinnamon. I love anything cinnamon. Until I tried it, and man, I regret that.
Cinnamon challenge? What is that? Where
You
you
take,
stick
like,
a whole
teaspoon
mouth
of
of
cinnamon
cinnamon
and-
in your mouth?
Yep.
Yeah, no thanks.
I like
Add
cinnamon
sugar
a
to it
lot,
and I'll
but
do
like
it.
that-
Otherwise,
talking about?
no.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Ooh.
I've tried.
I don't like
Not great.
hospital rooms.
Makes your mouth really yucky. Don't like it. But I still like
Yeah.
cinnamon. I still
Well, we
I
kinda
love
get-
cinnamon sprinkled
Just
on,
not that
toast or
much.
butter
cinnamon toast crunch
for rolls.
Oh, Cinnamon
I
Toast
love
Crunch
Cinnamon
is
Toast
great.
Crunch.
Oh, I love that cereal so much.
Yes.
Oh,
I have a
man.
dog that'd go nuts for that stuff.
A
You're not supposed
dog?
to
Like-
give that to your dog.
Yeah,
either.
it's
I don't
not
know
good
It's
for
not good
why.
for us either,
She-
but
She'd be like, she would know when you were eating that stuff. She would just fly
wow.
from where she was. I think I had like
Smell, man.
we were in a car. We were in the car one time. It was a little small, one of those little small trial package ones. You could just, and I was just eating them. And she came over and she just bit that package and took it out of my hand.
oh wow.
I was like,
God.
what the hell? I
Wow.
was just like,
That's
oh my
wild.
God. It's like, what is with you and
Oh,
Cinnamon
man.
Toast Crunch?
Man.
Crazy. Funny, though.
Yeah. It's about like my dog and any kind of food. If I have food, she thinks she's supposed to have it too. So
Yep.
she usually is sitting in my lap between my legs, and typically I have a blanket on my lap, so she'll hide her head under that. She's usually okay, but she does have the occasional minute of sticking your head out of the blanket and trying to lick the plate, the bowl, whatever, especially if you have eggs or cheese.
Yep.
Those
Put it
two
in her
things are
reach.
huge.
She's going to lick it.
If she can, yeah. She's rotten that way. So you can't have peanut butter stuff with her
Nope.
because
Peanut butter's good for dogs. Peanut butter
No,
won't
it's
hurt
not
dogs.
that I don't mind her having it, but usually I'm eating it. So it's like, get out of my face. It's mine.
Yours.
You can have yours when it's your turn. Don't take
Mini-
food from my face any more than I take food from there.
Umi asked how much we think OOT remake will cost. 60.
70.
I think it'll be around 60.
60
I
or
do.
70. I don't think it's going to be 80.
60, 70. Yeah, it'll be like 60 digital, 70.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
Of course, then
probably.
we'll still get it for 60 through
I'll
Walmart
still-
or somebody.
yeah.
So it's like
As long as they keep that deal up, that's where I'll go.
I'm still getting my money. I'm still shopping there.
If Best Buy would do the $10 off, I would go that route.
Yep.
You know, GameStop or Best Buy aren't going to do it.
Probably not.
But yeah, I know Amazon, Walmart both are doing it. I actually got a penny back on my Star Wars game. I got a message. I was like,
you are a rich
"Oh,
bitch. Yeah.
you got a refund." I was like, "What the heck? I got a refund." And I'm looking, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it was a penny cheaper on here."
Oh my god.
Hey.
I'll take
Always
it.
need to save
In
money.
the jar.
I'll take it.
A penny.
But I was like, I thought that was kind of funny. I was like, "Holy
Maybe
crap!" But at
penny.
least Walmart gives me 4 cents difference, you know. But I get a penny from Amazon.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Kind of got off the topic of gamings, didn't we?
Well, that part's
A little
okay.
bit, yeah. A little bit.
We had a little bit of fun there at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, I know that you, me, and Paul aren't really playing a lot, but what about you? What are you currently playing, Tabby?
Oh gosh, I think I'm at the end of Yooka-Roo Playly. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, because I don't know. I've never played the game before, the remake even. I think I'm that close to beating Capital B. I'm out of World 5. I haven't looked it up to see how many worlds there actually are. But that's why there's the poll on YouTube for the next game to follow, assuming I beat this game this week. Mina the Hollower, getting back at it tomorrow. Still doing Tamagotchi Life and Procopia, on my downtime. I have not done any Tamagotchi Life videos. I'm sorry, guys. I've just had a lot of hip problems, so sitting at the desk for a long period of time is just kind of not
Speaking
there
of a
tonight.
segue for desks,
Right.
Yeah,
right.
you got a new one coming in.
got a
Yeah.
new desk coming. Yeah.
There's like one of those that
I
goes
have
up and
been-
down, right?
I have been using this fold-out
Table.
Right, you
Literally a
told me that, yeah.
fold-out table for a good long time. But I
Yeah,
thought, you know what?
um,
Now that I'm moving, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna bite that bullet and I'm gonna get me one of those desks. And I
Yeah. Is it anything like? Here, let me go out of the way here real quick.
did. Secret
Anything
lab.
like this? If I can,
Can't really, it's
let me see if I can
similar,
adjust my
right?
camera here.
So I say, does your desk do anything over there? It looks
Yeah,
just like a
yeah, it
desk.
goes up and down. Like it
Okay.
Yeah.
raises up and
Yeah, but it's bigger than that, obviously.
obviously, yeah.
But
Well, that's like my smaller gaming desk back there.
can't really
Well,
see it, but
Yeah, it's like a
my chair's a secret lab.
okay. So it's
Oh, we
like it's
can't
got
see
these
that.
buttons on the side where you can raise it to certain heights and like stuff like that, and you can also raise it just up and down like manually, but like it also goes to certain heights. So that's like my standing desk, and then I have my main gaming desk here. So yeah,
That's
I
why I,
had
didn't
looked
set
into-
everything up here because I was like,
Mhm.
I don't want to put it all together.
Yeah.
Hit the desk and have to take it all down again and then all back up again.
yeah.
I'm doing basic computer. I got just 2 monitors and speaker. That's it.
There you go.
I know.
That's what it is.
Mouse.
But yeah, and then tomorrow night
put-
we're gonna start the Indiana Jones on the Switch too because I got the physical.
Get
Can't wait to
physical.
try.
Hopefully, I'm
Physical.
somewhat decent at this game. I don't know if we're gonna 100% it like we did, get to the end of it like Requiem, or if we're just gonna give it a shot and see how it goes. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I've just got too many games going on at once. Is my problem.
there's
AJ's
just
playing
so
Final
many.
Fantasy VII. Excellent
Nice.
game. I still haven't finished Rebirth yet. I have that on Steam. I bought it on sale.
I think Tony
was
has
like-
finished all of them. He's waiting for the next one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I've seen them being played. I just haven't played them.
Yeah,
They're good.
I really gotta get back in the
Considering I do not like turn-based.
I've got the
So-
OG one downloaded on my Switch. I just haven't finished it. I got stuck in the subway, got frustrated, and I was like, screw it. I'm not playing this right now. I got back into it. I think I was doing Fire Emblem at the time and just got back into it. I just never picked it back up. So I need to actually finish it eventually. But I've got too much else going on.
I said I want to finish. I want to finish Resident Evil 6, and then I'm going to start some new stuff eventually.
I have a
Start
lot I
Star
want to do. I just
I want to start Star Fox, and I want to start Kid Icarus Uprising.
Oh,
I don't know
nice.
that I'll stream Star Fox, but I do want to play online with y'all
yeah, I do too.
and get into that.
Speaking of Kid Icarus, though, I've been starting to kind of main pit in my in Smash Bros. So like, and he's like really good.
Oh, you can turn off turn-based combat, he said.
Oh, cool.
Not in the
remakes.
original.
Oh, not the original.
Yeah, the
No,
remake.
the
Yes,
remakes.
I played. Yeah, I played it. I played the remake as action.
Hmm.
I don't like turn-based.
For me, it depends
Just
on the
leave.
game.
It depends on the
for
game,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, I like
That's one of the cool
Claire,
things about Fire Emblem is it's turn-based.
Like Claire Obscura. That was a really good turn-based. I liked that a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got to finish that game too.
It was very.
Man,
I liked it. It didn't bore me when I'm sitting there trying to take turns.
I keep
Yeah.
like seeing that game. And, like I want to try it, but like I'm like there's a game that gets announced. I'm like, oh, but I gotta play that first. And it just
Thank
Yeah,
you,
it is a
guys, for the
game-
Alyssa for my
Yeah,
copy.
we definitely need a long period of nothing coming out, and I've already got things caught up so that I can finish Expedition 33. Because that was where my copy came from too.
Excuse me.
We
Oh,
both
we
won a
were the
copy
two
from-
winners, weren't we? When she gave
Yeah.
us two away,
That's funny.
you took the digital and I took the
I took the
physical.
digital. Yeah, you took
Yeah.
the physical. But technically,
Nice.
yours is physical, digital too, ain't it? Because
Yeah,
you got to put
I got the
downloads
disc.
anyway.
Yeah.
You still have to download it, so technically it's digital.
It's-
Key card, key disc.
I wish it'd come to
whatever.
the Switch, honestly.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be
I-
beautiful.
That'd be
I
really
think-
cool.
I think they're gonna get it there eventually.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, it's a great game.
She's winning a lot of awards.
Yeah,
Quite
in
a
fact,
lot.
that's where my Tomb Raider game came from too. That's hilarious.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, if it wasn't for her, that's two games I probably would have tried on my own.
Oh wow.
Truthfully.
Okay.
And I'd played Lara Croft way back in the day when the graphics were terrible and stuff, but I never really
They
got
were
into
not
the newer
terrible.
stuff.
They were state
terrible.
of the art. They were state of the art back then.
They were
Okay,
terrible.
come on.
Well,
Compared
I
to
mean,
now, yes.
compared to
but-
now, they're absolutely terrible, but they were terrible then too. But
wouldn't
yeah,
have
I mean,
what you
I
have
definitely
today
have.
if you didn't have what you had before.
Say it
Yeah.
again.
So you wouldn't have what you have today if you didn't have what you had before.
Probably.
So
That's very true, but doesn't mean I can't call a spade a spade.
I mean, technology was limited, so it's got limits.
It was still a spade.
You had to work with what you
Mm.
had.
Some games looked better back then than others, and that was just one of them that
That's
was very
called-
kind of kooky.
That's called art style.
Okay. Triangle boobs.
The art style. I still like
Roger.
Ocarina of Time's art style today.
Boobs.
Boobs. But yeah, it I'm just laughing. Now I'm frustrated with what I was saying. I forgot.
I don't know. When you're playing ukulele, what
Well, I
else?
mean, considering, back to your art style argument, if you looked at Conker's Bad Fur Day versus Lara Croft, Conker's had better graphics. So that's kind of my point.
We're talking about N64 versus PlayStation 1. That's like a big gap. That's like 2 generations.
So,
I mean,
not
I
all of
can't
Lara
deny
Croft
Conker's
stuff was on
definitely more fun.
PlayStation 1.
Conker's is awesome. Go watch my playthrough.
I love Conker's. I used to
Yeah,
play
Conker's
it.
great. Oh man, I want that on the NSO now.
Yeah, that may not be happening ever.
Dang it! No, don't say that.
At the rate
I have
Xbox
to
and
hold on to hope.
PlayStation's disbanding all of their IPs, that's
I
probably
need
never
my
happened.
conquer.
Rare's probably not.
Rare's on the cutting blocks, my understanding.
Oh no!
Sorry.
I like that a lot.
All
Name
that,
it
yeah.
all.
I'm playing
Name
Yuka,
the last
and I'm,
game they had that was good, that sold well on PlayStation, Xbox. At
I
all.
haven't had a good game in a while.
I like Sea of Thieves, but that's like a long time ago.
That's really their only current good game that's ongoing. Everything else they've released is just.
Yep.
In fact, that's the argument as to why they're on the cutting block with Sea of Thieves.
Give them
Because they went that route
Nintendo.
instead of. Oh.
I want to come remember Nintendo now.
Anyways, what games are you guys playing? Now that I just killed the mood.
I mean,
God, just,
let's see. I was
I
playing.
swear. If you were wearing the wrong bra, everyone's boobs can be triangle. I mean, look what Madonna did, like the cone boobs.
There's a lot of things Madonna did back in the day that, there's a
I'll
reason
tell you
I don't
something.
listen.
I went to her Blonde Ambition tour. A friend of mine was like, "Hey, I got an extra ticket. You want to go?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" And then I just remember, I always remember that first opening is like, the lights are flashing and then the stage and a bed is raising out of the bottom of the floor, velvety red bed. Madonna's on it with them cones. She's twisting and a turn and a gyrate, and my mouth is like. I just remember him telling me, it's like,
I'll be laughing.
Your draw just dropped. I wasn't expecting that. I was like, oh my God. It was a good show, but I was
but
I just
let's
remember
be
that,
realistic.
Like,
if she had a bigger chest size than what she did, that wouldn't have worked.
I just feel like I would be like, what's
Like
the
someone
South
like
Park?
me couldn't have wore that outfit.
I'd be Cartman in the episode of South Park where there's the little person who's going, ah, just laughing at him. I would be laughing at that so hard. I couldn't help myself. I would be like doing that.
well, I'm not playing anything
Oh,
currently because everyone knows I've been moving the last week.
Yep.
So everything's
Yeah.
been on hiatus
Oh, man.
until things start settling down. And I got most everything moved in. I mean, you can't
A
see
little
what's
worried
behind
that you were
me.
turning into the Wicked Witch of the West, and I'm melting.
I was melting. Oh.
Oh, the heat, man.
Okay.
I don't like the heat.
The only two big things I needed help with were my 75-inch TV and my dresser. Those are the two biggest things. And I had a truck, but I couldn't get anybody to help me. And then my neighbor called me and she said, "Hey, how are you? Do you need help with anything?" And I'm like, yeah. Good timing. So her and I, and it was the first day that it was 105.
Ooh, that's painful.
And we moved that TV and the dresser.
105. Oh,
Because my roommate, I borrowed her truck. I didn't have anyone else to have a truck. It was that, or I would have to rent a haul. And I was like, I didn't want to spend money on a rent haul, but we got it. We got it in here, and we got it. I'm like, we were dying. We were like both just like covered in sweat and just we're like, I'm done. I'm not doing nothing else all day. It was bad.
Just get a fan.
It was like the worst day. But I didn't have a choice because I had the truck and I finally had someone to help, so we had to do it.
Yep.
So
you at least got out of the way.
Even moving the other stuff, it's still I make barely 2 trips, and I'm like, I can't do anymore. Ugh.
Yeah, we had a couple of days. I felt bad for the husband because whatever the temperature is outside with the humidity, 65, 75% humidity outside, you go in the warehouse that he works in and you add that temperature and humidity to that because it's a good 10 degrees hotter in there. Plus
no air conditioning in there?
They do, but because the dock doors are constantly in and out, that doesn't matter. So he came home. When he came home that night, I mean, his skin stayed hot the rest of the night.
Dang.
He'll take a cold shower or a cold bath.
He takes cooler showers, and sometimes he'll still take a hot shower just to get all the grime and stuff off.
Yeah.
But barely lukewarm.
He comes home exhausted. I feel so bad.
Imagine.
But Yeah, Draco will give you the whole, I want to go outside. I want to go outside. He'll be at the door bouncing, hopping, ready to go. He's out there 5 minutes. I'm ready to come back in.
Yep.
He'll start bouncing at the gate. Let me in, let me in, let me in. He doesn't want to stay
I
out
would be
there.
doing that.
Reese would stay out there all day, but she's very short-haired. She don't have to worry about it. She
Yeah.
has no undercoat, so to her it's fine. But Penny and Draco are like, no. It's like, I agree with the dogs. I'm like, no, I don't want to go out there.
Absolutely not.
Yep. Other than that, I'm not playing anything, but once I get everything settled in, and like I said, you guys can't see behind me, but it's just boxes. This room was originally, before the computer desk got set up, and it was just boxes, but I worked all that out. So now I've got. It's like I just cleared the room of boxes, and now I've got more boxes.
I was like, oh right, I was helping Poke to set up some stuff at Pocopia, and then I also was playing Legends EA because I still need to finish the DLC. Totally forgot I never finished the DLC, so I got to finish that still.
I've got to finish the
So
DLC.
I'm working on that a little bit, and also
I'll
doing
never
some
finish
battles.
the game or the DLC.
It's a good game. It really is.
Yeah, I like the combat in it, but like I'm trying to think, what else was I playing? Some Smash Bros. I was playing some Smash Bros.
I was playing Smash the other day with
I love
Legend.
Yep, I was doing that, and like I was like trying out some of the other characters I haven't really played much of, and like I got to Pit. I'm like, man, this guy's good. I'm playing him. So like,
From what I was watching.
yeah, but like Z is like really good compared to me. I also hadn't played in like over a year, so like it's like I was rusty. But yeah, I'm trying to practice more often on Smash so I can keep my skill back up and then keep it there.
You see my dress hanging up there. How would you see a dress hanging
what
up there?
What? Who saw
Brandon
this?
said, Brandon, he's like, Roger, I see your dress hanging up there. I'm like, what?
What? Huh?
That's not a dress. That's a kilt. Kidding.
Fair argument.
There's a total difference between a kilt and a dress. There really is.
Never
Do you
wore
wear the traditional sense?
free balling, baby.
I had to ask.
That's the way you go.
That's how you're supposed to wear them. I was just asking.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, once I get things set up, I'm gonna start back up, finish RE9.
Nice.
As soon as I finish RE9, I'm gonna start.
AJ, that was a great year to be born. It's when I was born too.
I was born the tail end of '96. I'm a '90s kid.
I'm
Like I said, you were what, 2 or 3
Nice.
when Ocarina came out?
Yeah, I think the first time I've played it on N64 and I've played it on GameCube. I think I got it on GameCube first.
What
A
year
guy
did it
that
come out?
was like-
Sounds about
1995?
accurate.
Yeah. But like
Yeah.
the one on GameCube I got from like a kid that was in my apartment. He just gave it to me. I'm like, are you sure? And because I had seen it, my friend play it before. I'm like, are you sure? I've
Would
seen
you
this
have it-
game. It looks really good. I'm like, you sure?
Master disc that came with most of the.
Yeah, he gave me the like Ocarina of Time Master Quest one, and I was like,
Yeah.
thank you. I've been wanting to get this, and I just played it like a lot. Like when I
Couldn't
first got my GameCube.
Technically buy it in retail.
That's
until
how old I
people gave
was
it away
when it
to
came
the,
out. Look, you can't see it.
GameStops.
Aha.
Yeah.
You know how old I was.
I love that game. I love Ocarina of Time. I
I
went
was
back, got it,
26.
played the N64 version. Yeah, I love it.
When Ocarina of Time came out,
Yep.
I was a teenager.
I was getting close to 30.
I was high school.
The original Legend of Zelda came out in the year I graduated, which was was it 80? What? No, what year did
I think I was
the
just
original.
starting school when the OG came out.
when did it come out? 86, 87? I don't remember.
Something like that. If it just turned 40, yeah.
Maybe later
around
than
there.
that, because I remember playing it. I just remember playing it after school, so I don't remember what year. But I didn't have an NES yet, so
I would think 86, because I think didn't Metroid come out like the year after or something?
Maybe.
I think. Like something like that. It was something like that. I think it came out the year after. I might be messing that up with a different game. I thought Metroid came out like
It's
the
like,
year
I
after.
gotta look it up.
Yeah, because someone's gonna look it up. That's gonna bug me if I don't remember.
Let's see. 1987, August
Was
22nd.
was
Original
which one?
Legend of Zelda.
Okay. When did Metroid come out? I'm trying to remember when the original Metroid came out. If that was like, gosh, I'm trying to remember. I thought that was like either. I know it's pretty close, like a year. Less.
Actually, came out on August 15th, 1987.
Okay, so it was like same year.
Same
Okay,
year.
Same year. Okay, I knew it was either a year or less, but like I couldn't remember.
It debuted in Japan on August 6th of 86 and came
Okay.
out.
Yeah, it hit North America
So a year later.
in Europe 2 years
Okay.
later.
Yeah, I knew it was like a year, something like that, like
Yep.
year or less. But like, yeah, man, what a time to have those
All
two
right.
games. Man, that was great. Those games are great.
So, Roger, you're not streaming this week?
I don't know. We'll see how things go. I mean, I got, like I said, I have a temporary setup. Right, I have it set up, some stuff set up, but then it's all gonna have to come back down again once my desk comes in. So
Yep, man.
it's gonna come in this week. So I've already got a notification that hey, it's already shipped. So I'm like, okay,
Yes.
like okay, well, depends on when it comes in when I set up. But like I work
Collins,
tomorrow.
what's your
I'll
streaming
go-
this
I'm
week?
sorry. I go back
Oh,
to work.
no, you go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go
I
back
thought
to
you
work
were done.
tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
Go back to work tomorrow, and then I'm off Wednesday. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll stream some more RE9.
There you go.
All right, go ahead, Paul. Sorry,
Somebody get some clips of him jump screaming because it's funny.
I already did.
Yep. Oh
I
yeah.
know.
But like, I hope my computer gets here on time. It should be
But-
my new PC should be here Wednesday. So like, I'm hoping that it sticks to that date and it gets here Wednesday. So then once I have that set up, I'm either streaming. I don't know if I'm streaming Wednesday night because Nate's podcast and I want to watch that. But definitely, if it does come on time and it gets here Wednesday, I'm getting it set up that day. Then Thursday I'm streaming. I'm picking.
Have
between
you
a few
put
things,
PCs together before, Paul?
but- Yeah,
Oh, no, yours is
and-
but yours is complete, right? Yours is
yeah.
already.
I wanted I built my previous PC and that takes a while. I just wanted something I could really quickly set up and have it so I could stream the next day and not have to do too much work with that.
If I
Push
did,
the
it'd take 6
power
hours.
button.
Yep, basically. And I'm just
if I had to build it.
yeah, it takes me a while to build stuff because me and my dad get into it with that.
Hey,
Just build
you
it.
learn. My
6
first
hours.
one, I had no idea how to do it. I
Yep.
just watched my
Yeah.
friend put it together.
Yeah.
Well, I mailed it. I shipped everything to his address, and then I went. It was in Oklahoma. And then I
Oh,
went
that's
up
right.
there. And I
My
went up
family
there,
lives in there.
and he built it as I watched and like learned. Then as that went on, then I learned how to do it like
Yeah.
myself. I was like, and the next time I went to upgrade, I was like, I'm so nervous.
Yeah. It's
I was
like-
like, I don't wanna
I'm not
fuck
streaming
anything
my
up.
next one. I do know that. Next time I'm not streaming putting one together.
Yeah, I get that.
That
They're
took
a lot
too long.
easier. They're a lot easier than they used to be,
Yeah.
apparently, because everything is like snap and plug and snap. It's just like, oh,
Pretty
let's go-
much. It's
let's
all
go
plug and play.
Yeah.
See, I got smart on the last time. I labeled every chord
There you go. That's what.
with the and wrote what it is. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. Like, this is audio. This is
Did not
whatever.
do that.
I was thinking ahead. So like,
Yeah.
next time I did it, I was like, oh, like ding, 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 done. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
so smart. I'm glad it did take a while, obviously, to do all that. But I was like,
Yep.
next time I came around,
Worth
it
it.
was like easy.
Hopefully, I don't
Much
have to worry about
quicker.
that for a while.
Well, it will be a while with all the prices.
Yeah.
prices.
Yeah. It's like they keep
Yeah.
going up like that with those RAM sticks and stuff. I'd be like, okay.
Yep.
Well, we didn't talk
I'm
about companies being sued
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
over the RAM
I did
prices.
last week.
Did we do that?
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
That was
you
on
did,
last
yeah.
week's episode.
That's right.
Okay. Never mind. X-nay.
Because
That's
that's
what
our
we did.
hope is that the lawsuit actually works and pricing comes back
I hope
I
down.
hope it does because it's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's crazy. it's a weird time to be a gamer. As exciting as things that are coming out are, it's definitely a weird time to be a gamer
Yeah,
with pricing and the economy as it is.
yeah. If you have, I guess,
Mhm.
certain consoles, it's bummer. But like for me personally, like everything except for what's going on with Sony is like so hype, so hype.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just so
I
excited
mean,
about that
the
stuff.
things I've got ordered so far, super hyped for. There's a few games that obviously not ordered yet. I'm having to wait to see how they come out and when they come out and how much they
Yeah,
are.
Man, I feel horrible
Uh,
because my old computer had DDR4,
yeah,
and no, I threw those away when I built the new one because I had DDR5.
yeah.
I'm
My
like,
computer only takes
damn.
DDR5. The one I was
I could have
repairing.
used
Yeah.
those.
I could have made some bucks on those.
Yeah.
They don't work in my new peak computers. I was like, oh man, I had 128 gigs.
That's what I got in my current backup computers. 120 gigs of DDR4.
People are like,
Yeah.
you don't need 128 gigs. Good lord, unless you're
It's all-
video editing or whatever. I'm like, no,
Well,
you don't even need that.
I do
much.
a
I'm like,
little
well,
bit,
I
though.
just it was on sale, so I just bought 264s. It was cheaper.
Yeah.
yep,
So
yeah. My computer, the one I'm fixing, only takes DDR5. It doesn't take DDR4 with the motherboard it has. It's like, oh, because I thought
much,
about that and I was like, maybe I can take the RAM out of this one and put it in my computer to see if that fixes it. Then I learned, oh, it doesn't take that DDR4 RAM. It just only takes DDR5. I'm like, oh.
how much
Bummer.
is your? Did you buy more memory for your new computer, or are you just using
Like,
what you have?
we bought a little more to see if that was the problem. We just haven't tried putting the new RAM sticks in yet. So we're gonna see. That's the next thing we're gonna try with this old computer that's out here in the other room to see if that fixes it. Hopefully the RAM fixes it, but then we'll have like 2 computers. Well, 3 technically at this point. My backup computer that I use for
Does
servers,
your,
which I'm temporarily using to stream right now.
Does your motherboard have a light for the memory? Because like if a memory stick goes bad, it usually has a light near that.
So yeah, it has a
will
light
light
for
up.
the CPU that came on for a bit. So we replaced the CPU. It also has lights for DRAM, which I think they came on. That can be many things though for the type of motherboard it is. That can mean multiple things. So that can also trigger like the DRAM light can come on for like I think if the motherboard is bad sometimes. So we that was the first thing we replaced was the motherboard, but then we replaced the CPU, and neither of those worked like completely. It didn't fix the problem. Now we're trying the RAM. Hopefully that fixes it. Now, either that or the power supply. I can't remember what. Or
Starts
if
it
we
sounds
have the
like a power supply.
Yeah, we were thinking about that. Like, but we no, we
Well,
tested the
probably
power
strong
supply. Like we would put we did the thing where you can test like all the different pins in the power supply thing, and it was measuring it as if it was all good. So hopefully it's the RAM and that fixes it. But oh, it's been a nightmare to fix that thing. But yeah,
Well-
that's then I'll have a backup streaming computer. If my new one fails at some point, we'll have a backup. So, but it's been just grueling to fix. But luckily, we got that new one coming, so I'll be able to stream hopefully Thursday.
Mr.
Hopefully.
GTX 580, 5080.
Yeah, it was a 5080 in my new one because we couldn't find a new one that had a 4090 in it, like my old one has. And it's like, gosh, I wish they would sell new ones with like older graphics cards. But I couldn't find the like
eBay.
with all the stuff in it that I wanted, or that my previous one had, and we just couldn't find the exact model with all the stuff in it because I built that one. And that's kind of a bummer because we had to spend like $5,000 on the new computer. And it's like, duh, my wallet.
Anybody's
Somebody's wallet. Damn.
Yeah. I luckily I had a lot of money saved up in my desk back here.
Oh, well, now I know where he
lot.
keeps
Well,
his
now
money.
we know where to go
y'all.
rob him.
Yeah, but I'm not worried about that.
You better change
I'm
your
in a gated
hiding
neighborhood
place.
with security and everything. The people in my neighborhood go overboard with like how much security they want in the neighborhood. Like, we have like gated guards, like a gate with guards at it, and then we have the neighborhood patrol and everything. It's like, geez. I don't. People get paranoid around here. I
We
don't
just
know.
have
why.
a gate,
Yeah.
security gate. But it's
I
open.
don't even have that. I have
It's
a dog.
open during the
Yeah, there you go.
during the day, so
I'm going to know if
Doesn't
you're coming
open
into my
till-
house.
doesn't
Yeah,
open
we
until
got dogs
10
that
and
bark like crazy.
closes at 6.
Oh, okay. So yours like closes after,
Yeah.
like automatically after a
Yeah.
while. Okay. Just like,
I,
yeah, we got like guards that 24/7.
I don't need
front
guards.
gate.
I
It's
am
like,
the guard.
ugh. Yeah, exactly.
My husband is the guard. We believe
Yeah.
in our Second Amendment rights.
Yeah, it's wild.
We're in a
might wanna
house
get
too,
concerned.
so
Even when I was in an apartment, I've never lived in a gated community.
my
Yeah.
first gated community. None of my other ones I
Also
lived in
grew
were
up in the
gated.
country and knew how to shoot. So it's like you're stupid if you
You
come
know,
into my
it's
house.
funny. It's funny because when we were moving in, we were checking out the back patio because they have a nice big back patio. Anyway, there's a sticker on the window and it says, "What does it say? I don't need the police," and it's a hand with a gun. I don't need to call the police. And I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, the husband wants to get one of
Intriguing.
those floor mats that says, "I hope you know your maker before you enter our home."
That would be hilarious. I would love that.
Do it. That'd be hilarious.
I mean, the dogs are the alarm system for a reason.
Yeah.
If the actual alarm system fails, so it's the first house I've ever had an alarm system in too. That's kind of weird, but
Oh man, dogs
Yeah.
are great. Dogs are great.
and that one, I mean, unless you're family, he can be pretty vicious. He's
Yeah.
got a pretty nice set of teeth on him.
Protecting the family.
My old neighbor, they got their it wasn't their first dog, I don't think, but like their dog was like it's like a police dog, whatever the kind of dogs those are, but it was also trained by the police before they adopted it. So like he's strong and he's active. Like he really will, like if he sees me in there, he gets excited and runs. Like
Yeah.
he'll get decide jump on my maybe I used to go over to their yard when I was younger and play and stuff and hang out, or just when I got older, just to hang out. And he would be like, get really excited. He'll jump.
Yeah,
You know?
Draco has just now gotten to where he accepts when my mom comes in the house or if my brother comes in the house. The
Yeah.
first couple years of both of them coming down, he wanted nothing to do with them. We'd have to crate him most of the time because he would
Yeah.
be very very protective.
Yeah.
And then when we did start letting him out, you could not touch the daughter at all.
Okay.
Especially if you were like roughhousing or anything like that. If it wasn't me or the husband and you started roughhousing with her, he'd come at you.
Yeah.
He almost got a hold of my brother one day. I was
Uh-oh.
like, oh, don't do that.
Yeah.
At least we knew he did the job we got him for.
Yep.
So he's a smart dog, great dog. Love him to death. He doesn't accept strangers into our home very well. He can be very scary. So Reese, on the other hand, you're in danger of being licked to death. And there's no telling where that tongue may or may not get to if she gets to your face. You might be French kissed before the day is over, or it's up your nose. It's one of two orifices if she can get to you.
Oh, no.
But she's a
I
beagle.
have one of my
Beagles love
dogs is
everybody.
like always wanting attention from like people that come in the house. She always like brings the toy up to people or something. And then the other dog I have, she like gets really shy and like will go behind my mom or me and like hide behind us.
Yeah.
So like she
Penny,
gets real
when
shy.
she could see, would be all over whoever comes in. Now she can't see as well. She
Okay.
sees some shadow and light, I think, but that's about it. And she loves people too. She
Yeah.
likes to go. She likes to see and greet people. Reese loves to greet people. She hates when she gets ignored. Draco could care less if you
Sandy.
come near him. If you ain't part of his round circle bubble of people that he's accepted, then he doesn't really want you near him.
Yeah.
That's him though. My brother has made the mistake a couple of times of when the dog comes and stands behind me or my husband, of thinking that he can reach down talking to him softly or even baby talk him and thinking he'll be safe. I'm like, don't do that. I'm not paying for a hospital bill. If he is standing behind me at that point, he has said he's had enough. He no longer wants attention from you. You need to walk away. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to force it.
I'm gonna give a shout out over there to Nimbus and Twitch. Thanks for popping in.
Yes,
Yeah.
I see
Same
this.
with on my end, there was Charlie Smith. So glad to see people hop in.
Yeah. everybody. We do appreciate you all. I am streaming tomorrow through Friday, 2 o'clock every day, switching between Mina and Yuka. And if I beat Yuka, then whatever the poll winning game is.
Don't
And then
go
tomorrow
vote.
night we're starting Indie at 6. I don't know if I will get to streaming any more past that this week of the evenings and doing double streams. As much as I'm trying to get streaming in while the daughter's gone, I'm also trying just to mentally reset, which is something that has been needed to happen for a little bit because last year was a lot. So trying to get some, time, one-on-one time in with the husband that we weren't able to get either while the daughter was having her crisis for the last year. But she did send her love to everybody. She
Aw, we
always
miss
tries to
her.
pop in here and say goodnight and whatever. And she is enjoying her time with her Nana. And once everybody
So are
done,
you.
she does miss saying
Wonder.
hi. Oh, yes, I'm definitely. I'm getting peace and quiet. I actually have read 2 chapters of my book last night instead of just a page and then falling asleep. And I haven't been able to do that for a while. I've been stuck on this one book since last year, and usually I can read a book every couple of weeks, if not every month,
Dang.
depending on how thick the book is and how much detailed it is. And with everything that was going on, I couldn't focus on it. So I'm finally able to take time to focus
Jay.
on it. What'd
Come
Jay
on,
say?
man. He's upset he got a dog instead of a game.
Man,
Like, aw, I would have been like overjoyed by the dog getting a dog.
yeah.
So I get where he's coming from to some degree, but as someone who's had dogs her whole life, the length of period that I went without one from the time that me and my daughter were on our own until we got little Miss Penny was way too long. That was the longest I've ever been my whole life without having a pet. And I don't ever want to go through that hell again if it's possible. Now, mind you, I did have games and I, put attention into the games or whatnot, but it's just something about having a pet. I'm the kind of person who, when my uncle would put horses back on the farm and I'd have a bad day, I'd go see a horse about a person. Usually it's about a guy. But, the old saying was go see a guy about a horse. I went the opposite. It was go see a horse about a person. So there's just something soothing about horses and dogs. They're both in that big loyalty kind of situation. And,
Yeah, with
there's
horses,
a
you
lot
got
of
to be
things
careful
that
though,
just-
because
Yeah, you can lose a foot.
you also don't want to stand behind them and
I-
get kicked.
I've
Get
ne-
your face
I
kicked
have
in.
had one that broke my foot once.
Oh,
He
geez.
was a spook. We were brushing him in the barn, and I did not know this horse had this issue. So they had him tied in front of one of the stalls, and the stall that they had him tied in front of had another horse in it. And he's so much of a spook that the littlest things made him jump. And I'm standing in front of him while we're brushing him off. And when he jumped on my foot. And most of the time, if a horse does something like that, they don't like that squishy feeling underneath them, so they'll quickly get off. Well, Jake did not. He stood his ground. He
Ow.
stood there, and then as they're pushing him off, instead of lifting his foot, he twisted. So I broke a couple toes on my left foot, which I'd already had a couple cracked
Yeah, that makes my foot
parts
feel
from my
bad.
car wrecks. So it was not fun.
Yeah, no.
Out of all the horses that have ever stepped on me before, that one hurt the most. I'd had a
you would
couple
think
others
so.
step on me, but that
Mm.
was, his was definitely the worst. Thankfully, I had shoes on, but I didn't have my boots on. So,
Yeah.
funny thing is a couple of weeks later, foot was still a little swollen. Me and my uncle went riding. He rode that horse, and I rode the gelding. And the gelding I rode didn't like to be behind the pack. He liked to be in the front of the pack. He hated all that dust and dirt in his face. So he's all the time pulling at his bit and stuff, and your hands would be exhausted by the time you're done with the trail ride with that horse. But funny enough, I'm coupled up with one of the vets that used to come out to the farm, and my uncle was riding with this other guy whose horse was throwing a shoe in the process of us riding, so he hung back with him. And at one point, next thing I know is I see my uncle's horse coming around the corner without my uncle.
Uh-oh.
I heard the horse give a little bit of a squeal, and that was it. And I thought he threw my uncle. My uncle comes around that corner, sees my face, and is dying laughing. Because I know what that horse was capable of. he wasn't on the horse when the horse took off. They had gotten off because the shoe had come loose enough that they could finish pulling it off so the mare wouldn't go lame.
So
And when my uncle turned around to grab his horse, he didn't have him tied to the tree, so Jake
that's what's
squealed and took off down the road.
Oh my god.
We laughed about that all the way home. I guess my face was just white as a ghost and priceless because I really did think my uncle had been hurt.
So speaking of horses, though, like I have a story that I wanted to share real quick because it reminded me of this when I was in I think it was middle school, and it's kind of a similar story, but like it's also like it goes back to like kids being dumb. I was in science class, and we were taking like a trip outside to go find some stuff for science class. We were taking a hike around the campus, and that school has horses, wild horses. Or I think they're at least somewhat wild, but like for like, and I like halfway into the hike, I noticed my buddy isn't in the line anymore. He's just gone. I don't know where he went. I'm assuming I'm like, oh, maybe he's just somewhere out in front of me in the line or something. A few minutes later, we are hearing a scream coming from over this hill on the campus. And all of a sudden, you see my buddy running over the hill with one of the horses chasing him. And he's
What
just
did he do
sprinting.
to it?
I don't know. We don't know. But like, I still to this day don't know what he did. But like, it's this horse chasing after him, coming over the hill behind him. And we all had to run back towards the door because these are wild horses. And we ran into the school building, and a golf cart had to come chase it back into the pen. Like we barely made it into the door. Like the horse was catching up to us, and we got like in the door just in time. And then this golf cart had to come guide it back into the pen. But like, just a hilarious. I don't know what he did or how he got it out, but like, or how he even got to the horse in the first place. Like, how do you just get away from your class, go free a horse somewhere that's on the campus, and like get it to chase you? Like, I don't know what he did, but.
Well, I guess he was planning
Being
on
a
playing
dumbass.
Cowboys and Indians and was just not doing it the right way.
Yeah. But it was just the stuff I laugh at, like just thinking back on it. Like I don't know how he got it out in the first place, but it was scary
It's
at the
too
time,
funny.
but funny now.
Yeah, that's
Similar
great.
story, but yeah.
Yeah.
The stuff that goes on at schools.
Well, you know, we got off track a little bit there. And
Yeah.
as we're ending things, but you know, it's interesting, you know, watching people's comments, and it just kind of gives you a chance to go into stories.
Yep.
Yep.
I love doing that.
All right,
Yeah.
guys. Hope everybody has a great night.
Yep.
I'll see y'all at 2:00 tomorrow. I think Nintendo Prime's probably live tonight, I assume. Is that
I don't think so. I didn't
what
see him live.
everybody's...
I thought he said
Is it
last night he wasn't streaming today. But
He's not
possible.
streaming at the
then-
moment.
yeah, I don't think he was.
Appreciate everybody being here.
Yep,
Yep.
we do appreciate
Thank
everybody
you so
coming
much,
in.
guys.
Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe wherever you are.
Yep.
Yep, to everybody.
Everybody's
We're
channel.
both on Twitch and YouTube. I haven't been streaming TikTok the Monday nights since we've been using this program because of the limited space and stuff. But
Yeah.
I do have a TikTok page, and I usually streamed it as well with the games and stuff. And Roger's usually on either YouTube or Twitch. And then, Paul, have you been doing Twitch lately?
I've set it up now. I just haven't used it yet. I had to link it and then like set everything up. But I have set it up on the Twitch side. I just gotta set the rest of it up to like link to OBS and stuff. I'm waiting for my new computer to do that.
Well, you need to go on there and find mine, and then say, follow, so I can turn
Oh,
around and follow you.
dang! I was gonna do that, and like I put. Oh man, thank you for reminding me. Let's see. Where's my?
Since mine's usually in the descriptions, you can do that, and then I'll
Yeah, I'll just get
follow
a
you
description
back.
after this. And, like do that. I could have sworn I did it, but maybe I didn't. I don't know.
But yeah, I'll be back till 2:00 tomorrow, and then 6:00 tomorrow night. So, and then, like I said, till Friday, be doing that. And who knows, Friday night, I think the husband's working that night for some overtime, and maybe I get back on Indiana Jones again, or maybe if Paul has his stuff up and going, maybe we get back on Ocarina.
Oh yes, definitely.
He's like,
I mean, I love it so much. I love that game so much. I keep forgetting. I gotta add you on my Pokemon Go, Tabby, because I've been trying to get back into that. So like
I still
for like hikes and stuff.
I will get out of it for a little bit occasionally, and then I'm right back into it. And
Yeah,
right now I'm right
I
back
do that
into
when I go
it,
to the
so.
park and stuff. So I wanted to once it gets a little bit cooler outside, I might go to the park and do some of that. So,
Speaking of, I need to charge.
man, I want one of those.
Gotta charge it.
I want one.
Yeah, good luck.
You don't
I
have
looked
one,
them up
Paul?
the
I'm
other day.
shocked.
I was gonna get one like
Expensive.
when they those games were coming out that we got paired with, and I was like, dang, I want one.
I got one.
Oh, I bought it as
somewhere.
a set.
Yeah, I bought mine
Yeah,
with
I
the-
bought the game with the. Yep,
Yeah.
we did
Did it
Pikachu and
come-
Eevee
did
that
they
way,
make
and
it
then I had to
separate?
buy the daughters separate. Yep,
Yep.
I had to buy.
They
her
sell
separate.
the game and the Pokeball together, or only separate? I remember buying mine separately from
They
the game.
came together originally, and then they
Okay.
did start selling the Pokeball itself separate.
Yeah, I got the game as a gift because people knew I liked Pokemon, and like they just gave me one of the games, and I'm like, okay,
And you
Yeah.
could unlock him in there.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's
I
another
don't
thing
think I ever
I
about it.
got
unlocked
you.
him.
Oh,
I
but
did.
he's great.
We both did actually. I don't know if the daughter ever did or not, but
Oh man,
yeah.
I love you.
All right,
He's
everyone.
funny.
Have a great
Y'all have a
night.
great night.
Yep.
Thanks
See
for
y'all
being here.
soon.
Bye, everybody.
Ah.